It's nice to be talking to you. It's nice to be talking about kids saying funny things. I think we need a little bit of that in our world today, right?
Yeah, we need all the funny we can get because the world it's a situation out
Hmm.
here.
That
Yeah.
is for sure. And people are obviously familiar with this show. It's been on for decades, and you've hosted it previously for another network. So, what's the experience been like so far, and what can people expect when they check it out on CBS?
Well, the experience has been really good. I don't know if it's because of COVID or whatever, but these kids is super smart. I don't know. It's because they get homeschooling or because they have access to phones or they don't know what an encyclopedia is, but they are 5 times more advanced than I ever was at the ages they are, plus then some. Some of them are smarter than me, let's be honest. Really should be, are you smarter than any of these kids? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But they're really funny. The kids, people are, Tiffany, you're so funny, you're so funny. This show is not about me at all. It's about these kids. It's giving them a platform to, I like to share the platform and I like to hear where they're coming from and their point of view on the world and how they feel about things. And, I think it's really important for us to listen to our children, to listen to what they see, what they are hearing, so we know how to gauge where we are in society. And they're hilarious, insightful, and a little bit too grown. Like my mom would say, a little bit too grown.
What are you most proud of in terms of what you've built? Because there are rough times, then there's the BS that comes with celebrity, then there's just, trying to grow in this business. When you put it all in perspective, what are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of what I've been able to do for my family and with my family. And I wish I could spend more time with my family, but then at the same time, not that much. I love my family very much. And I think I'm most proud of like getting my mom out of the mental institution, redoing my grandmother's house, those things, those like real life things. And seeing my mom get better and like seeing my sisters do well and my brothers do well. Like I'm most proud of that. Like the career is great. My favorite thing that I've ever worked on is Girls Trip. That was the most fun I've had. And then working with those kids, working with the kids on Kids Say the Darndest Things is super fun. But it's not an easy job because there's an earwig in my ear. So then there's producers telling me like, oh, ask this question, ask that question. Can you say this? Can you say that? And then there's my brain that's like, no, I want to ask this and I want to see that and I want to hear the rest of their statement. I'm not about to cut them off. And then there's a kid that I'm like, that's talking and I'm like, yeah, more. Oh, what else? And what else? Like, so it's like a little multiple personality kind of thing going on. But once I like zoom in and I do usually within the first like 2 minutes or 1 minute really, like able to lock in with the kid. And that is to me, mwah, God's creation right there. So, and I enjoy them so much. I mean, and then when I think about it, I've worked with kids pretty much like my whole life. Like I did all those bar mitzvahs for years. Then I worked at a youth center for years. Like I get it in. Did the dog walk by? We'll walk by.
Yeah, my dog is ready to go outside, so I think that's my cue there. Tiffany, really nice to meet you. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll talk to you down the road. All right.
All right. Talk to you later too.